Why didn't you stay in USA, or why did you have another chance to stay there?
Say in America, I mean,
Yeah.
like residency, green card, citizenship, it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible for Chinese citizens to get. Just like all the politics in play, it just doesn't work. Like China, if you were to get a green card, the residency, right? Like you need to like, I don't know, like the average time is like 10, 12 years you have to live in there, like, which just doesn't make much sense.
And China will take over the country because that's
Right.
how they are. They're so like brainy in a way, and then they will bring their own people and production and stuff there. So that's probably what they're scared of course. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably because like China is like rising so fast.
Yeah.
Like both in terms of economy or
Yeah.
military. So it kind of scared the West overall.
Yeah.
Like just I mean I get it. I really get it. But like as far as like a regular Joe, like a regular person like me, it just makes life really hard. Like if you want to work in America or if you want to move to America, just not possible.
Welcome back, Ryan.
Thanks, Tris.
So today's topic: USA comparison to UAE Dubai.
Sure. Get into it.
You lived in USA for 4 years.
Yeah, for college, 4.5, 4.5 technically, yes.
Which city?
I was in Denver,
In Denver.
Colorado. Some of you probably don't know where it is. It's like in the Midwest area. It's a beautiful place, really. Like beautiful sunshine. Like it's very beautiful. It's not like a huge city. I mean, sure, it's a big city in America, but like if you compare that to Dubai or like any of the cities in China, it's really not that big of a city. But like yeah, it's a great place, I would say.
And what made you go to USA?
For college, yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't. My parents didn't want me to go through the Chinese college entrance exam. Just was like just crazy, so I didn't want to do that. So I was like, oh, why don't you go to America? I was like, sure. why
Was
not?
it easy to get there with the visa and stuff?
No, not really. Like, it's China is actually probably one of the hardest uh, country to go to China, go to America. Just like you need to, they will actually like interview you in person in the American consulate. They will need to, for example, check your like bank records, like bank statements, and then where you live or what does your family do, stuff like that. So yeah, it's not that easy, but again, like going to school there, it's actually easier than like than other, like for example, if you just want to travel there, it's even harder, I would say.
Okay, so compared now to the UAE, you have your employment visa was pretty simple, a few
Yeah,
weeks,
yeah.
and you're here.
Yeah, like just like here, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Like this, like as long as you're here to actually put in the work, right? Everybody's welcome. There's no restriction, so it's pretty easy, very easy.
And overall, like the people, the nice, friendly, welcome you.
Yeah, I mean, I would say both places like have some really great people. Just like here, people are very respectful, like very well educated, very polite. Uh, and in America, it's the same. Like, I mean, just it depends on where you go. If you go to New York City, people are rude, but like in Denver, like or in like LA, or like people are really nice in general. Like they're I mean, some of them are like fake nice, like they're deep down they're still racist, but like on the surface they're nice. But like and overall, like people in both places are pretty nice, pretty polite. Like I really like the vibe in both places. Yeah.
So point to USA, point to Dubai.
God, this one is really hard. I would say point to like it really depends on where you go in America. Like
Yeah.
if you go to like New York City, like it's really not that great. People
Yeah.
are rude. It's like but like if you go to like any other places really in America,
Yeah,
people
Americans are very friendly, very world open, you can say.
yeah, it is like it's I mean like once you actually get to America, like you feel welcome, but like like the visa process, the custom, like you don't feel welcome because like
Yeah.
people, like if you're like Asian, They will actually if you don't go through like the airport custom, like the
Yeah,
security
I
check,
know.
they will
Yeah.
actually pull you aside and then pull you in like a
Treat you
small dark room.
like a criminal.
Yeah, exactly. So like that part doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, there are literally no Chinese terrorists. Why are you checking us? Like, it
Yeah.
makes no
No,
sense,
make
right?
because you want to take over USA. Okay.
Yeah.
Overall, like crime over the last 4 years in
Oh,
USA and Denver.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say it's like safety wise, America, America is definitely not a great place. Just like with all the school shooting recently, like all the violent crimes. I mean, Dubai here is. I mean, Dubai and Abu Dhabi is like what the top three, the top three safest city in the world, right? So like safety wise, here is definitely better. I mean, also in America, it also depends on where you go. Like for example, Denver. Denver is cool. Denver is pretty cool, pretty chill. But still, we had incidences of like mass shooting, but that was before I went to America. So yeah, I mean, safety in America is not great.
Yeah.
Especially
So
like if you go to some major cities like Chicago, I mean, like the crime rate there is just the murder rate, not even like crime, like the murder rate is just off the roof. It's crazy. Yeah.
and if you think like lifestyle in Denver, I've never been to Denver. I've been to USA,
Right.
but the lifestyle of they say the weather, the things you can do,
Right.
and you
Right.
okay, you haven't seen much yet here in UAE and Dubai, which you
Right.
will experience, but just overall now the comparison.
Lifestyle, I would say America is awesome.
Yeah,
America's awesome. There's just so many things you can do in America.
but you have to travel there.
What do you mean?
You have to travel if you want to go to different cities. Not everything, or you mean just
Right,
Denver?
right. No, I mean like America in
Yeah,
general, not just like Denver. I mean, Denver
yeah,
is still great. Denver is like this we call it the mile high city to say
yeah,
it's a small plateau.
yeah.
So, but like, I mean, in America in general, there's just like so many things you can do. You can go ski, you can go, I don't know, surfing. You can go like, I mean, if you own guns, you can go into the woods and start
Yeah.
shooting, and nobody
We can do
cares.
all that here. The thing is, what's the difference which you will experience here in Dubai is just because you've only been here 2 months, you have everything in one. But in USA and Denver, you probably have to go to different places if you want to. Like, say, do you have, Denver have the beaches? You said
No,
no.
Denver.
So
Yeah,
here you have the beach.
yeah,
10 minutes, you see
yeah.
the beach from here in the end.
Yeah,
So
but
there
like
you have to drive further.
yeah. But like, I mean, I would say that, but like the options like readily available in America are just much more.
Okay, the country is much
Yeah,
bigger, of
exactly,
course.
exactly.
But if you compare it, and you will experience it, we will do some more videos in the future. Then you will see it with your own eyes. Like it's compressed in this small place
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
have all this option you wouldn't need. That's what people also say. That's why you don't need to travel anywhere because we have everything here. In the
Right.
UAE, even go to Abu Dhabi. They have nice places like you in the Maldives sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's like the difference. But I get your point of the UAE overall. It's just a massive city. It's just it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, lifestyle. I really like America, and I really like it here too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, here is very laid back, very chill. Like you also have like outdoor activities. You can go hiking. You can go to the beach. You can go to the desert. Yeah. I mean, I would say both places are awesome.
why didn't you stay in USA, or why did you have another chance to stay there?
Say in America, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean that's actually it's a funny story. Just like I majored in like in college, I majored in petroleum. Just the reason I did that was like before I went to college, China just recently discovered like what they call the shale oil. The shale is like a new type of oil. Uh, so like it was amazing new discovery, right? But like so like the shale oil, like the shale gas, it really helped America like tremendously. Like America went from like an oil importing country to exporting country because of the shale oil. So when China discovered that, right? So I was that my family was like, okay, this is a huge opportunity, right? This is going to be huge in China in 5 to 10 years. So why don't you go to America and study this, and then you can come back and be an expert about it, right? So that's what I did. I studied petroleum, but like the thing is, one, I couldn't really get into it. I did the engineering, the math, the physics. I was like, just it's not for me. And then also like but by the time I was about to graduate, that was like 2017, right? The international oil price just tanked. Right? It went from, if I remember correctly, it went from $120 to like $40.
mm.
So like nobody was hiring anymore. That's the thing. Like people were just getting laid off. Like nobody's hiring. And it's funny because I actually had a friend. He was like 2 years younger than me. So when I was a senior, he was only a sophomore, right? So like his dad, he works in like British Oil, British Petrol in Beijing, at a middle management, not at a high up big dog, right? But like the middle management guy, that his dad would just straight up just got fired, and then he had to go back to China,
Wow.
like before, without finishing the degree because he cannot afford the degree and cannot afford the tuition anymore. So that's how bad the oil market overall was. So yeah, there's just no chance for me to get a job in America. So I decided, yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go back to China. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Do you think it's good in a way? Like people, if they okay, if you have a American passport, you can stay there, you can find jobs, or but it's probably not that. Like you say, it's pretty hard, huh?
It's
Like as an
virtually
expat, staying there if you don't have a residency here, you can just get the residency, the golden visa or an employment visa or an
right.
investor visa, and you can stay here. You can work your way around. You can stay if you hustle and make money. But in
Right.
USA, it's like pretty like nearly impossible. Yeah,
It's virtually impossible for Chinese citizens.
yeah.
I honestly don't know how it works for for like other
It's
nationals.
the same when you want to do business. You need about minimum investment of $50,000 US. Get an E2 visa, but you need to have a business plan. You need to have a like a business running. You need to show. You have to have an interview by the embassy. I went through all the process, so it's
Right.
not easy to just get that residency. You just get otherwise the tourist visa.
Yeah, I mean, like residency, green card, citizenship, it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible for Chinese citizens to get. Just like all the politics in play, like just doesn't work. Like China, like if you were to get a green card, get a residency, right? Like you need to like, I don't know, like the average time is like 10, 12 years you have to live in there, like, which just doesn't make much sense.
And then you get the passport,
Yeah, and then you get the green card.
green card.
After
You
the
can
green
say 10
card,
years.
yep, the green card is that like is that forever.
Yeah,
It's that a
you
permanent.
renew it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a permanent. But like after the green card, you have to take like some kind of test,
Yeah.
and then you get the citizenship and then the passport. But it's like virtually impossible for Chinese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, but okay. You say the politics with the Chinese, but China will take over the country because that's
Right.
how they are. They're so like brainy in the way, and then they will bring their own people and production and stuff there. So that's probably what they're scared of course. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's probably yeah, just like China is like rising so fast,
yeah,
like both in terms of economy or
yeah,
military. So it kind of scared the West overall.
yeah,
Like just I mean I get it. I really
yeah.
get it. But like as far as like a regular Joe, like a regular person like me, it just makes life really hard. Like if you want to work in America or if you want to move to America, just not possible.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did it bring you a lot going to America, living there for 4 years experience, and just or
Yeah.
was it like you regretted a bit? You should have said maybe one to another country.
No, no, no. I don't regret it one bit. I actually really enjoyed or appreciate the time or experience I got in America because like it's really mind opening. Like just like even in China, China is like their own system going on, right? Everything you do is within China. You don't get to see the world outside very often. But like when you actually go to like so like when you are born and raised in China, like you the way you think and like the thing like the way you do things are very Chinese. But like when you actually get out of China, when you actually experience like what other people are doing, it really it opens up your mind.
Mm.
Like you see, okay, so this is how Americans think. This is how Westerners think. Oh, this is so different. Like why is that? Like it kind of like helps you develop this really like
Mm.
objective critical thinking ability, if you know what I mean. Like you really have to look at things in different ways because like Chinese people do things this way, Americans do things that way. Why is it like how to mitigate between them? So it's really what I feel like really opened up my mind. Yeah, I really
Mm.
appreciate the time I was in America.
Mm. And just looking into the UAE, Dubai, did you know about Dubai a couple of years back? You have always on your map.
Like I mean, I did visit Dubai when I was pretty young, when I was in high school, so I was 16, 17. So that was like 12 years ago. Wow, time flies. Yeah, yeah, I did visit Dubai. I know Dubai. I didn't know Dubai is the wow city. Like, yeah, I know of Dubai for a long time, but I've never imagined myself to actually live in Dubai. Just kind of like it's like really it's a really like far away thing. Just but yeah, but now that I am in Dubai, I say yeah. I mean, I don't regret it either. Like it's amazing.
If someone asks you, if, for example, if they would want to relocate or go to school or college like you did,
Yeah.
or open a business, would you advise maybe to also make the jump to USA, or is it more easier to come to Dubai because there's more chances and everything is also English speaking?
I mean, like if you're talking about school, I really don't know how the school works here, but I feel like it's going to be so much easier because like if you don't want to, like America is like one of the hardest places to go to school for. Just like you need to take a bunch of tests, you need to take the English test, TOEFL. It's actually what I taught a year ago, and then you also have to take SAT, and then you also have to take AP, advanced placement, and then you also have to do like it's just a bunch of things you have to do to in order to even be qualified for American colleges. But like here, I feel like it's going to be so much easier.
Mhm.
So if you're like looking for the easier option, for sure Dubai. But like if you're looking for like high end, really good college experience, I would say America for sure. But like in terms of relocation, I mean here, like it's like a mini America. That's what I
Yeah,
that's what I always tell my friend. This Dubai is like a combination, but like an upgraded version of like Las Vegas and New York.
yeah,
So because you've got everything, you've got the city vibe, you've got like
yeah.
the like the
Or the fast food chains,
yeah.
Five Guys. You have
Oh yeah,
also
you've got
all the
everything.
everything's
Yeah,
here.
you've got Chipotle, which
Yeah,
is
it's
like
also here.
my go-to lunch
Yeah,
place
I
in
love that in the
America.
USA. Every
Uh,
time it was my breakfast in when I went to LA and stuff.
yeah. It's amazing. Like there are just so many American franchise here, and they have so many like English-speaking people. It definitely feels like a mini America.
But have you recognized any American speaking people here yet?
American people?
In
No,
the 2 months?
not
Not
really.
not many yet, yeah?
No, yeah, I mean, I do see a lot of British
Yeah.
or like Germans and like
Yeah.
Asians and like actually
Why do
haven't
you
met.
think it's not so many Americans here yet?
Just it's really far away from America.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, yeah, Dubai is like in the center of everything, but so America is like the only place that's really far away from Dubai.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so I think it's like about 15-hour flight or something.
In Miami, you can fly directly, Emirates, yeah, from
Yeah, but
Dubai.
like America is also massive, right? So if
Yeah.
you're in, like, for example, LA,
Yeah.
you have to fly like 6 hours to Miami
Yeah.
and then 15 hours to Dubai. So it's a
So you
hassle.
think that's could be a reason, or also are they not like open to make like a jump, and they think this side of the world is not like so open, like it has a lifestyle,
Right.
has a business opportunity. You think that also that they're more closed and they don't know about it?
Americans in general are pretty close-minded. That I mean, like you see a lot of Americans that they've never really go anywhere like that outside of America,
Mhm.
but they feel like they are entitled to judge other places. But in reality, they've never been to any of the places.
Mm.
It's because like America think they are so much better than everyone else.
Yeah.
So they are so they were like, yeah, America has everything. Why would we ever go anywhere else? But it's really not like that. You know, like
Yeah.
America. I mean, sure, 20 years ago, America is the place to be, but like right now, not really.
Mm.
I mean, yes, you guys got some of the world class like uh, like musicians or like arts, science, whatever. But like, I mean, other places are also growing. You know, like it's like if you're just like so like living in your own world, yeah, you kind of miss out on a lot of the opportunities, right?
Mm.
That's why I feel like that the whole mindset of Americans that is probably what causes them to not look at other options. I mean, Dubai is a great option.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're American, if you want to live in Dubai, you'll feel right at home. Just like
Exactly.
as I said, it's such a upgraded version of like Las Vegas and New York.
Yeah.
Right? It's awesome.
Yeah, same with me. 5 years ago, I come to Dubai, but actually, my aim was to move to Florida. But once you get used to Dubai, you think, "Oh, this is my center," and then Florida was out of I didn't plan anywhere.
Yeah.
I would stay there maybe a few weeks,
Uh huh.
but I wouldn't live there anymore. So
Right.
it's
Right.
changed completely.
Yeah. I mean, Florida has some like great lifestyle, can do a lot of things, but like business wise, it doesn't really make much sense to go there.
And
Right.
taxes as well.
Yeah.
Okay, taxes quite tax friendly in Florida, but of course, then it doesn't have this lifestyle quality, the service, the crime, compared to
Yeah.
Dubai. So
Exactly.
it has more advantages here. That's why sometimes we have all of like some clients asking, oh, they're from Florida and of Miami, they want to move here.
Yeah.
So you think when I ask them like why you want to move to Dubai, yeah, because they just give negative points about Florida, you think, wow, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, Florida is kind of crazy. There's this whole like thing about about Floridans. It's like the people there are just generally like crazier than than other places. Like you see them like they drive so aggressively, and then you see them like tackling like alligators and shit. And just like it doesn't make much sense to move to Florida if you are like a businessman. I mean, if you're retired, sure, I can see the upside. You drop Miami, you've got great beaches,
Yeah.
right? And then, but like, yeah, I mean, if you're a businessman, if you're like, if you're like just like somebody that's trying to make something out of your life, it doesn't really make much sense to go
Mhm.
to Florida. I mean, I would say Dubai is the place to be. You've got similar weather, right? Similar, beach lifestyle, but like much better like business environment in general.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just recently, yesterday and the day before, you were at the Dubai, the Chinese exhibition.
Yes. Yes. I was at the Chinese exhibition
So that
yesterday.
would that be possible in USA?
I mean, it's possible, but like I don't see why there's any reason for this kind of exhibition to go to, for example, Florida. I mean, I can see it. I did talk to like the host, and then they said they do it in America like twice a year, but mostly either in LA or New York, right? But like I mean, yeah, I mean, you can still do it, but like you have to go to like the major
Mhm.
cities, but not in Florida, not even in Denver. It doesn't make much sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, and also like if you do that, the reason they do it twice in America, one in the West Coast and one in the East Coast, because America is massive, right? You have to go to two different places to attract different people. Or
Yeah.
here, you just go here and then be done with it. And everybody in this part of the world comes here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot more convenient to
Yeah.
host such a thing. It makes so much more sense to host such a thing in Dubai than in America, I would say.
Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Ryan. So I think we'll continue this one again. If you would like to see some other topics, or we continue more about dive deeper into China or USA, just yeah, give a comment below.
Sure. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.